And we are back.
For more Nero gameplay.
Nero gameplay. Mission start.
Gameplay.
More tips. Devil Breaker.
Nerf breaker. Nerf guns. Nerf's got the power. Bring on the Nerf. Nerf ain't got nothing on this.
Half of those people are like, that's not their logo. It's like, wait a second. Go back in time. Some of those are. Pretty sure.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back that time.
What's he getting payback for?
I don't know.
I mean,
probably for his arm getting stolen.
He just got eaten by the wall.
Just you wait, you big.
Bam.
I'll drag you all the way down here.
I think I'm about to make my way to the boss from last time. He's trying to get revenge for his arm being stolen.
The Biggly boss?
The Biggly boss. Yes.
I mean, they did say they're going for the sword Sparta, right? So,
yes.
I mean, I guess the current goal is Dante, right?
Yes, I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Bring it closer.
So, I heard juggling's a big fun thing in this game.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things. It's very marvelous Capcom in that way too.
Yeah. I mean, I assume from not playing in human mode or whatever, there's a lot more juggling going on because enemies have a ton more life and they last longer. Whereas in this one, they die pretty fast. So you're like, well, I can't really juggle much if they die in 3 hits anyway.
I do like one of the comments like, you're on baby mode. It's like, there's only 2 modes that are unlocked in the beginning.
You're in easy mode. It's like, no, technically at the beginning, it's normal mode.
Yeah, technically this is normal. Normal, hard, and extreme.
I mean, yeah, but when things, that's like saying in Hollow Knight, oh, you're not playing in Steel Soul mode or the modded Glass Soul, Steel Soul fucking mode or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, weakling. Like, what? Out of the 2 things available, this is the one that's considered normal.
Yeah.
Yes, it becomes, in retrospect, super easy mode once all the other stuff gets unlocked, but considering we don't have those things unlocked yet, it's technically normal mode right now.
Yeah, technically. I mean, if this game started with 3 difficulties, I would pick the middle one.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised that they didn't just skip one of those steps to where, you know, you
It's
had
for replayability.
human, then hard, then expert or whatever, and then you unlock like super expert. I don't know what the hell they're called.
I think the last one is Dante Must Die, but they might have changed it to Devil May Die or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I know that's what the mode was back in the day for their critical mode.
Yeah. Well, there's like 4 or 5 modes, right?
I think there's only 3. I think there's normal, hard, and insane, or whatever which is the Dante Must Die mode.
So you're saying it only unlocks 1 mode? I thought you had to do 2 full playthroughs to
I think
get
it unlocks only 1 mode. I might be wrong. I haven't looked at really anything about this.
Yeah.
I've avoided
What the fuck are we looking at?
everything. Lava going upside.
That's not how lava works. This game isn't even realistic.
The volcano's throwing up. Don't worry about it.
So I am getting some very harsh God of War vibes from this upward rolling lava thing from the shitty levels in what? Oh! From the shitty level in God of War where you had to go, I think it was up with all the blades on the wall.
There's a lot of levels into God of War where you have to go up.
Yeah, well, it's like a wall climb, and then if you fail, you instantly get knocked down. It does a ton of damage. I can't remember which one it was in.
You're saying that God of War or the bad God of War spin-off game?
I think it was in the regular God of War. Was there a big God of War?
Well, the one that you
spin-off
played
game?
was, what was it called?
I played the original God of War.
Oh, you played
not
the
the
original
new
God of
one.
War? Oh, never mind. I didn't know you played that game.
Yeah, back on the PlayStation 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we get to play as the cow guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was like a code to enter in so you could play as the cow. So he was in like Kratos was in a cow suit with udders, and his axes were gallon jugs.
Thing?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's a real thing. You can enter it in, I think, right at the beginning. I remember I only played it like partially up on the boat before right after you bed those 2 women or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then all the
God of War. Classy.
all the monster things go and attack.
Kind of want to snake through the transporting blood gathered in the human world. Oh, perfect. Offer yourself to it and flow. It will carry you deeper, but be warned, there's no turning back. Yeah, well, there's a giant wall behind me anyways, so
Yeah.
let's just dip myself in blood and bathe myself in HIV. Here we go.
Ew.
Everyone's lovely, gushing, gorging veins of blood all in my body. Seep into my boots. You're never gonna get that out.
Ever since the Queefoth word came out, I think you've just been word vomiting.
Probably.
I heard HIV in there. I heard vomit and
That's the name of the STD.
I'm trying to understand the context of all these words.
Well, see, you combine all of those and make it into an anagram, and then when you figured that out...
You've been speaking in codes?
Yeah, I've been speaking in codes. If you guys can put it all together, it forms the word of an STD.
Sam's a fucking secret agent boy.
Say in the comments below what STD I was talking about, guys.
Why are we talking about STDs?
You're flowing in blood. I can get it!
But
no, I can't.
But STDs are sexually transmitted.
Still falling?
There's not always blood involved with. Anyway.
Anyways, Sam knows stuff about the human body.
If you're fucking and blood's coming out, you're either doing it really wrong or really right. I'm not sure. You could be the decider on that one.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about anatomy.
I don't know much about sex.
I didn't say that.
No, I said that.
Okay.
I didn't say you said that.
It's like, I didn't say that. I just said I don't know much about anatomy.
Oh! Big hacky boy.
Women are still a mystery. Hell, my body's a mystery. Who knows what my thing does?
Wake up each day, new parts hurting.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on? Why is everything horrible?
How's he back to him, buddy?
It feels better. I was just super tired because I went running again for the first time in about 2 months because it's been raining so much. I hadn't had the chance to work out. And then I'd been constantly working at my computer, not getting any exercise. My back was just...
It's great, right?
It was all freaking, messed up. Running helped a lot, though. My back's felt a lot better since I did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first day back...
You can come.
Great.
You can come tell me when your workout plan gets you to move like Nero here, doing backflips and second jumps in the air. Then I'll follow that exercise plan. 'Cause that's pretty tight.
That is a pretty good calisthenic workout.
Yeah, I would totally be down with that if I could swing a sword that big, that fast. And what the fuck? Oh, I thought that was a new guy. We've seen these guys before, right?
Have we seen the big centipede thing? I
The
don't
big
think
nasty. It's more of a praying mantis. Centipedes don't really have thoraxes like that, do they? Aren't they all body and thorax and then with a bunch of legs? They don't really have that, like, butt at the end?
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of bugs, Zoe was in the living room last night, and anytime, so we have a big backyard with a lot of, like, high grass and everything going right up.
It's great how our grass just grows like 4 feet tall every time it rains.
It goes right up to like a canal and everything. Yeah. So there's a lot of spiders and bugs and stuff. Anytime I open the door, if like I can pretty much bet if I don't open that door that day, I won't see a spider. But if I open that door that day, I will see a spider inside the house somewhere. And Zoe caught one last night and was just like, "Oh, look, spider, yum!" and tried eating it. And she like flipped her head around like, "Ew, I don't like the way it wiggles in my mouth." And Jen's like, "She okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's eaten probably at least like a dozen, maybe 18 by now. You know, like probably within that range." She's always been fine. They're little brown house spiders.
Yeah.
When I say little, I mean like nickel-sized.
It's small.
You know, like no tarantulas or anything.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
No, we don't get bugs
Nothing.
that size.
I mean, we do.
I mean, but they hang
Not
out
in the house.
Not in the house. They hang out by the trees.
I was gonna say by the mountains and stuff.
Yeah,
but
mountains and trees.
the more arid climates.
Yeah. We don't usually get them in our house.
Yeah. Usually.
Usually.
We do get wolf spiders though.
Yeah,
those aren't fun to fuck with.
No.
They're fast and oh man. Baphomet. Baphomet. I still don't know the pronunciation of that, but
I don't know. We were reading a story today in class about
Baphomet.
No, about an American immigrant.
Baphomet?
That was all about last names and how they're hard to pronounce. Like, cool. So I'm not gonna be able to pronounce any of this. This is gonna be fun. Hey, students, go ahead, take a try.
Sam, are you being political and relating Baphomet, the demon, to American immigrants?
Yes.
I know someone's going to be like, see, he doesn't like the immigrants. That's his stance on it.
That's my stance on it.
He was playing Devil May Cry, killing demons, and then immediately segued into immigrant talk. That's it. Hate on him.
Yep, everybody disliked me. Down all the videos.
So some of the last names were...
Some of the last names were really hard. They had some of the phonetics in there, but I felt bad for some of the students because it was popcorn reading where they take turns picking each other who will read the book.
I remember trying to do that with Shakespeare stuff. It's like, how do I pronounce this fucking name?
And you always just tell them, like, don't worry about it. If you can't pronounce it, just move on. Don't worry about it. Good job on attempting, but even I'm gonna screw this up, so don't feel bad about it.
It's a lot like if you haven't heard it before.
Yeah, I mean,
Or you aren't given the phonetics.
Gonna take me?
Yes.
Oh God, you got to go deeper into the blood zone.
I wonder if there's anything.
Oh,
Yes, there
nice,
is.
nice call. It's like Montague from Shakespeare. It's
Yeah.
like Montague, Montague, Gow. How do you pronounce that? Montague. Okay. No, obviously that one's a little simpler than most.
I wish Futurama had adapted this form of like technology.
The big old veins into the.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is getting very not
Awesome.
God of War. What's the Dante's Inferno?
Yes.
That's another one that met into
That's
the
the
same
game that I
genre
was trying
style.
to think of earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That art did not do it for me though, and
It didn't do it for me either.
it was overly gruesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's meant to be. You're going down into hell.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be pretty.
It's meant to be terrible. What the hell is this?
This is just another way for us to buy abilities.
Oh,
I
so it's
just
the
wanted
same.
to-
It's the same statue that's in the
Yeah.
van.
But we can buy devil breakers.
Okay.
It's like when the van can't get to you.
Yeah. I mean, it just looked different with the background. It's kind of like, what the hell is going
I'm
on?
gonna buy a tomboy and we'll see what that guy does.
Camboy. It's I mean, it says right. What did it?
Well, I mean, I haven't tried it out, is what I mean.
Oh, I didn't see what it said. I didn't even get like an.
Let's put one in there. Which one have I tried? I haven't tried this one. And
What exactly are you? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're buying them. I thought you
Yeah.
were unlocking them.
No, you unlock them, but then you can buy them after.
Oh, never
The
mind.
reason why I haven't been using them that much is because you have to pay for new ones each time you break one.
Unless you find one.
Unless
right?
you find one in
Yeah.
the level. So I've been kind of holding on
Okay.
because once you don't have it, you lose that extra ability.
I see. I was
So-
thinking of the process that you were unlocking them. Like, Sam, why wouldn't you unlock them? Like, then you can find them in the world everywhere. And on top of that, like, they're so cheap. Now I get it. In one-time use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can keep using them with B if you want, but as soon as you break them or overuse them, they break and then you have a new one.
Yeah, and then you have to find them in the world. Okay.
I just blew mine up accidentally. But
I thought you had to find all of them in the
No.
world. They were not available in shop, and the only time and what you were essentially paying for was to unlock them. Like, why are they so cheap? This is easy, no big deal. But now it makes a lot more sense.
yeah, and then you don't lose the grapple, but you lose some of your abilities. So it's like, do I want to use it or I want to hold on
getcha.
to my more mobility one? Because one of them gives you like a side jump away.
Yeah, like a dash dodge, like an
Yeah.
air dodge. Yeah,
not sure
I
how to
feel you. You just always have so many of them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I need to use them more.
if you
'cause
find one, then it's kind of like, well, unless it's your favorite,
Well, also
you might just want to use it, right?
part of his thing is like using these arms. So you're right.
Yeah.
I need to use them more often. Yeah.
Not that the game's hard. We are playing in easy mode.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was a little bit more difficult, but at the same time, we're also only like probably a third of the way through the game, despite
Yeah.
saying 14 hours.
Uh-oh. Big swipe, big swipe. Big swipe. Very nice, man.
All that Sekiro combat's coming in handy.
Yeah, no, you got some ace timing, dude. I mean, I'd rather have fun and get through and just, like, enjoy the visuals, make decent commentary.
It's one of those things. Like, the reason why we tend to play on lower difficulty modes is because when we have games like Sekiro, we know that it's going to be difficult and it's going to take a lot of time, but it also doesn't make for the greatest commentary when
Yeah, when you're like,
constantly dying.
jump, run, oh, fuck, shit, run, no, death. 4 more episodes of that. We're not the greatest gamers.
Yeah, well, we also learned that it's
Someone's in the crowd's like, say it again, you idiots. Yeah, I mean, what's the point of playing on a harder mode if we're not among the higher tier, the higher echelon of players, you know? That's like, why don't you guys do a speed run? Because it would suck and it wouldn't even qualify. Like,
Yeah, we're not that good.
so why aren't you guys playing on the hard mode? Because we would suck and it wouldn't be any fun.
Well, the thing about hard mode too is half the time you guys would get bored of us fighting the same boss like we just said.
Yeah.
And also it's really hard to concentrate on like really specific timing, which is one reason why I'm glad when Sekiro came up, you're like, me and Mike are gonna play because we play Dark Souls. I'm like, that's probably for the best. Because even though I love ninjas, I don't think I would have enjoyed playing that game while on the channel because it requires so much thought process.
Yeah, I like the catharsis behind it.
Yeah,
really,
it's-
that's all. But like you said earlier, we do have a lot of hard games that we're focusing on right now that could use a break, which Hat in Time is doing for us. So that's
Yeah,
very
Hat in
nice.
Time is a very casual, but those bosses are insane. If you guys haven't watched Hat in Time, check out some of the boss episodes.
That's how you design bosses.
Are crazy.
Yeah.
Ukulele, you guys need to freaking take a note from those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they learned a lot. So if they make another game,
It sold really well, so I imagine they're working on a sequel. I just hope with the next one they kind of bring it in a little bit and then focus a bit more because I don't know what happened, but
I feel like they stuck a little bit too true
Close
to
to
the
it,
to
yeah.
the classic collectathon in a way where it was like, man, you really emulated it in a lot of ways, but you could have added to it in a lot of more ways.
right,
Why didn't you guys
this
do
game
that?
is doing, where it took some of the stuff that the last game did, that even though people didn't love everything about it, it took some of the great stuff about DMC and incorporated it to this one.
Yeah, is that fucking Baphomet again? There's two of them, right?
Yeah, just a regular enemy now.
Oh. Huh, I guess that's why they didn't get a whole like boss battle type
Yeah.
deal. They were just introducing them. Kind of like they did with the other big bugs and stuff. I get you. Apocalyptic. I want, do they have a soundtrack for this game?
I'm sure there is.
I mean, because some of the tracks seem pretty rockin'.
Yeah, I mean, Devil May Cry has always had really good music. Luckily, we've been blessed with a bunch of games right now that we're playing that have really fantastic soundtracks. Hat in Time's really good. This game's
Celeste
got a
is
great one.
amazing.
Celeste is fantastic.
Yeah.
And
I can start looking into more gameplay soundtracks and stuff.
Sekiro is really good too. It's very era specific, but
Uh-huh.
it also always fits the motif.
Yeah, I mean, we got the extra audio thing.
Woo!
We got the development art and stuff like that, and then they gave the soundtrack. I haven't listened to the soundtrack yet. I really ought to. But how about when we reach the top of this elevator, we see you guys next time?
Yeah.
Yeah, beep, bop, boop. You're just getting all those souls back. Or are they called blood? I keep calling them souls because I'm thinking Dark Souls.
I don't know what they're actually
Ooh,
called.
I'm assuming you die if you
Got it.
We got a gold orb off camera.
I mean, I haven't died.
Oh!
I haven't died yet, though I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially since I got pretty low in that one set of bosses.
Yeah.